Hey there, guys. Welcome back. Uh, Thought I'd do some pick up a playlist here I haven't done in a while. I haven't been on here. I was gonna do this particular video a couple days ago, but unfortunately, I kind of messed my back up because I was taking something outside. I was taking out our garbage. And the night before, we had gotten a few inches of snow, and then it rained, freezing rain. And so what I ended up doing, as I walk outside, I walk out the door, I hadn't put salt down or anything, which probably should have done, but I went, took one step, my legs go up, down I go, and I literally hit like the right side of my back on the edge of the concrete step. So, needless to say, I've kind of been a hurting unit the last couple days, and unfortunately, nothing broke. I don't have any cracked or broken ribs, thank goodness, because that really would have stunk. I was a little worried about that just breathing hurt. Still, just breathing, coughing, it hurts. But so I've kind of got that and my my tailbone. They're both a little bruised up, a couple of pretty bad bone bruises and some deep muscle bruises, but and with me going back to work next Sunday will be the start of our new season. I'll later this week, as long as I get our stuff dropped off before that Sunday, I'll be good. So I'll have to do that later on this week. But fortunately, if there's ever a time, there's never a good time to get injured. But if there was ever a time for to get injured, I guess it's on a week off. So it's on a week off for Christmas and New Year's. So, but what I wanted to get into, because I got about a little more than halfway through this, and then I just a bunch of other stuff, a bunch of other videos happen and whatever. So I'm gonna pick back up doing my team collections, and the team that I was up to, as I was looking through, the team that I was up to are the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, obviously, there were a couple of Flyer jerseys that I had in our storage unit. So, and I had to repack some of those anyway in some more sturdy totes. So I went and grabbed a couple of them. I grabbed those so I could do this. So, what do you say we get to the team collection? First up is this classic 1980s style Philadelphia Flyers jersey. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a hold of like their original style from the 1970s, the Broad Street Bullies style. I wasn't able to get a hold of that one, which kind of stunk because I really wanted that one. But I have this one. This, of course, this is the 1980s style. This is synonymous with the 1980s Philadelphia Flyers. And of course, it shows how far back this goes. There's the CCM logo with the Philadelphia Flyer logo on the bottom. Back when CCM was doing that, they were putting the smaller team logo on the back of the jersey next to the CCM logo. I always thought that was cool. I always thought that was really cool. And they kind of went away from that after I think a couple of years, but yeah, I mean the Philadelphia Flyers, they wore this jersey throughout the 1980s. They went to a couple of Stanley Cup Finals wearing this jersey, and it's nice. And this is that more burnt orange that I think a lot of people would love if they came back with that instead of the Dayglow orange. But I don't mind it. I really don't. I think it's nice. I think it's a really nice jersey. And I guess I mean if they went back to the more burnt orange like this, I wouldn't necessarily mind that. And this is the Flyers' attempt at a third jersey. They did this in the late 90s, I think. Mid to late 90s they did this. Now, I mean they didn't really change the logo. It's the same logo. They just kind of, I guess they made it look a little more futuristic, which I think was not too bad of an idea. This was pretty popular when they made it. This was pretty popular, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Of course, it's the orange. It's that more Dayglow orange. Of course, it's a coho. This is the coho version, and because they always had CCM and coho. They always had at least in the mid to late 90s and into the 2000s, they always put the company logo on the sleeve. But it's cool, and they decided here, well, let's put in a little gray instead of just the normal white, black, and orange. Let's throw a little gray in here. So I mean, they put a little gray here on the sleeves. They added a little gray down here, and it's kind of interesting how they made the sleeve, or this kind of come down, go from pretty wide to really narrow on the sleeves. So that was definitely kind of an interesting look. Now, this is when they started doing they were putting the CCM and coho logos up on the neck. When this idea started, it was CCM and coho that started putting it up on the neck, and that's when that started. But they still had this down here. There is the little NHL puck down there that they kept down there, which is not bad. But yeah, this was their first real attempt at a third jersey, kind of a futuristic style with a little gray in there, and I actually was a big fan of this one. Then we have this one. This is their Winter Classic jersey from 2012. This became their alternate jersey for I think a couple of years. I think a couple of years they made a Reebok version of this. Now this is not the normal Reebok material. This is a Canadian made, so it is this AirNet. It's the AirNet polyester. You might be able to kind of see there. Maybe not necessarily right there, but there we go. But you can see this is the AirNet polyester that is synonymous with the CCMs. This is the really good quality stuff. But it's got the Reebok name on there because I mean Reebok / Adidas owns CCM, and of course there's the Winter Classic patch, as you can tell, from Philadelphia 2012. This was a really nice jersey. I like this. And the logo here, let's see, you might be able to see here. If you show it in the light here a little bit, it's that felt. It's that felt material, which most of the Winter Classics, and the Stadium Series jerseys seem to have, especially the Winter Classics. I don't mind it. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, and it's not just one part. This whole logo is felt. Even the little orange, the little orange circle there, that's felt also. That whole logo is felt. And this is a nice jersey. Now, again, this is a jersey, if they decided to go back to this as, say, either a full-time home style and make a white version of this, or, even have this back as their third, I wouldn't mind that at all. I think that would be really cool. Of course, these are, laces that actually work and do stuff. The NHL logo in here. It's a really, really nice neckline. So, but yeah, I mean, this is a nice jersey. I would not mind if this came back. This was, again, their Winter Classic from 2012. And this one, of course, this is their Reebok jersey. And of course, me being the bigger guy that I am, because, when Reebok changed the cut, when they went from CCM to Reebok, and they completely changed the cut, a normal 2XL basically fit like a large or an extra large. So after the first year of Reebok, after a lot of people complained because of the size difference, they decided to make the big boy sizes. Of course, you might be able to see there. That's a big boy size. That's 4X. And needless to say, I mean, these fit a little bigger now on me because I've lost within the last probably 5-6 years, I bet I've lost probably 50 pounds. So these definitely fit a little big now. But again, I don't mind that because I always like baggy clothes. Us bigger guys, I know the enforcer would probably agree with this. Us bigger guys, we like being in comfortable stuff. Not stuff that's skin tight. We like to be in comfortable, kind of baggy stuff. So I don't mind the Reeboks being nice and baggy. But this is when they made the return to the day glow. This is when they kind of returned to their original style that they had, the original design, but it's the day glow orange. This is that really, really bright orange that, again, I don't mind. I really don't. Some people are not fans of the day glow orange because of just how bright it is. But again, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. It's the kind of thing where, if you're out in the woods hunting, this is the kind of thing you want to be wearing because people will see this. And of course, this is the Reebok that actually had the Vector logo on it. So, that's kind of how far back that goes. And of course, they got the NHL shield right there. But yeah, this is the Reebok version of the Day Glow Orange Philadelphia Flyer jersey. Now we get into the Adidas one. This is the Adidas version of the Philadelphia Flyers jersey. Again, it's that bright Day Glow orange. Of course, nothing on the back, but you got the Adidas logo there. As my back is starting to act up again, it'll do that probably for about another week or so. But yeah, this is the Adidas version of the Flyers. And the Philadelphia Flyers, the one cool thing about them is their logo, basically since the day they came into the NHL, their logo has never changed. They've been around for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They will be, next year will be their 55th year, I believe. They've never changed the logo. They may have changed jersey designs, but their logo has always stayed the same. They've never messed around with it. And this is a logo, they don't need to mess around with it. This is This is the Philadelphia Flyers. This is perfect for them. This is the perfect logo for them. They don't need to change anything on it. I mean, you know, some people, you know, like I said, they'd love to maybe go back to that more burnt orange, but I mean, this is a classic look, and you know, I really like this one. And now, of course, you know, some of my jerseys. This, of course, this is a Climalite. Some of my jerseys, I'm kind of upgrading to the prime green, even though there's really not much of a difference. I mean, there's a difference really in the logo and how the logo looks. But I mean, other than that, that's really about it. But there's some of the prime green that I really like that I am a big fan of. So I want to get those. This one I might not get in the prime green because there's really not a difference in anything. So this, you know, I don't think I'll be getting the Flyers prime green one, but again, this is classic. It's awesome, and I really like this one. Then there's this one. This is the reverse retro, which I got this on, let's see, I believe actually, I think the Enforcer snagged this. I'm trying to remember. I think he snagged this on an eBay auction, because I think he had already had one, and this is where I became not really a fan of eBay auctions, because the last minute, you know, I think this one got sniped on me, and then the New Jersey Devils reverse retro got sniped on me twice. So yeah, I'm not a real big fan of the eBay auctions, but I think the Enforcer got this one, and then you know, what he paid for it, I then paid, and of course this is the captain. This is Claude Giroux. This is the Claude Giroux reverse retro, and again, I like this jersey. This is the more burnt orange. This isn't the Dayglow really bright see from space orange. And really, I mean, in comparison, there's not really a lot of difference between this one and their original, and their 80s style, because this is, or even the 90s style, because I mean, this is basically based on 1995. Which really the only difference is, instead of the white here going down, and because let's see, let me grab that just to kind of compare the two. So I mean, you can kind of see where the differences are. You know, I mean, there's not a whole lot of difference, other than really they just, you know, they swapped the sleeve color there. And that's basically what they did there, and they still kept the black on the bottom, but all they really did was they swapped the stripe there, separating the body and the shoulder. They swapped the colors on that. They swapped the colors on the sleeves from the white to black, and that's really all they did. And that's kind of the big difference between that 80s, 90s style and the reverse retro here. But again, I'm a big fan of this. I love this one. Of course, there's the reverse retro tag. They have it's kind of upside down there, but I think you kind of get there we go. There, you kind of get the gist of it. But yeah, this is their reverse retro. This is the Claude Giroux. And again, I like this. If they went to this as a home jersey and made a white version of this, I would not mind that in the least. I think this would be an awesome looking home jersey. I really do. That would be absolutely cool if they did something like that. But so that will do it that is my Philadelphia Flyers team collection. I hope you guys enjoy that. Hopefully there are some Flyer fans out there that will look at that will appreciate that. And you know, I wanna thank you guys for being here. I want to, thank you guys I'm almost at 270 subscribers. I'm inching ever so closely to 300, which I can't thank you guys enough for. And, hopefully more people, the more, the more, the more people subscribe, the more it gets out there, the more people see it. That's kind of the goal. That's what that's what I'm hoping for. And again, I thank you guys for being here. And if there's anyone new out there that's just, you're just looking around, looking for some hockey content, you come across my channel. I'm a hockey nut. I love talking hockey. I love showing off my jerseys, doing my team collections, and just general hockey topics. Especially if there's any kind of weird drama or whatever, where I've got to do a video on it, I like to talk about them. And I guess I do. I like talking about that stuff. And so hopefully you guys enjoy that. And if you're just cruising on through, you happen to come across the channel, check out the videos. Hopefully you like them. If you like them, I hope you like them enough to hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you be a part of the channel, and with your guys' help, I want to see how big I can get this channel. Let's see what kind of reach I can get. And I don't have any jerseys currently on order. That could change. Hopefully, coming into 2022, there'll be some more that I plan on getting. And I do plan on picking back up with my team collections here, just to put more content on the channel here. And and of course I try to come on here every at least every couple days, unless something's going on, like me injuring my back. It's one thing. Always got to watch where you're going. My mistake was I didn't put on my shoes with the cleats to walk out, because, yeah. I think too, if I would have landed just on the flat ground, I think I'd have been all right. It was just the fact that it was the edge of a concrete step. Concrete steps, they always win. Body versus them, your body's always going to lose. But anyway, hopefully you guys, if like I said, anybody new coming around, hopefully you like the videos. If you like them, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you be a part of the channel. And again, hopefully with your guys' help, I can get up to 300 soon. That would be fantastic. And I'd love to, like I said, new people, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you here. And I think the next, because I just did Philadelphia, so the next team collection video I am up to will be the Pittsburgh Penguins. Hopefully you guys will check that out. Hit like and subscribe if you're just cruising on through. And I'll talk to you guys again very soon.